Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. 32244 and this is an October update video. This is going to be all the listing of the patch notes and stuff like that. I do this every month, so let's get straight into it. So they did a live stream today and teased a few things that are coming out next month, and they revealed a trailer that comes out for the Escalation that comes out tomorrow. So from the top it says Ghoul Morning. The October update for Hitman 2 brings a spooky Halloween escalation for all players to enjoy in Hawke's Bay. But that's not all. 3 Halloween-related Legacy Challenge Packs are lined up for the release alongside the 2.7 1.0 update, which brings a host of improvements to the game, especially for Haven Island. On top of that, we've got a large game update with fixes and tweaks in all areas. So when I say we, I'm quoting, I'm not saying I'm not a part of our interactive, so I know what people have said about that. I'm not a part of our interactive, I'm reading from the patch notes. And if you are just interested in reading them yourself, there's a link in the description of that, but if those of you who just want to listen to it, then feel free to stay. So, game update. What's changing? It says the fate of the Bartoli and the 12th. We have made a final resolution to the Bartoli saga, and the Bartoli 12 gauge is an unlockable weapon in New York, and will retain the properties of being concealable on Agent 47, but it can no longer be selected as a starting weapon. Instead, it will need to be placed in a stash point and retrieved during a mission. We went back and forwards on this issue a few times, but ultimately settled on a solution that works consistently without any other issues. If you still want to experience walking around into Paris with having your invitation checked while holding a shotgun, you better be quick, and we recommend using the Lynch suit for the best results. So that's going to be patched for tomorrow, so you won't be able to smuggle in. Well, you can smuggle it, but you can't bring it along with you in the mission. You can't start with it. So I'm guessing they couldn't find a solution to have it completely holstered when you start the mission, so they've decided to just make it a smuggling weapon rather than that. So next, moving on, we've got trophies and tribulations. So we have addressed the community reported issue where trophies and achievements for completing maximum location mastery were not awarded, despite players fulfilling the requirements. And upon launching the game with the 2.7 1.0 update installed, players are advised to launch the mission from the menu and do not load a save, and then complete the mission fully, and that's when you'll get all your shit. So next up, we got the location XP. We have made changes that will ensure players unlock trophies and achievements for completing the maximum location mastery, even if the final XP was earned on the Patient Zero campaign missions for a special assignment, I should say. So I've seen this complaint quite frequently as well, so glad that's being fixed. Sniper suppression. We've fixed a community reported issue where the suppressor on the Druzina 34 Arctic could be misplaced after a load/save cycle. So personally, every time I've used it, you hear like a loud bang rather than it's the suppressor itself, so can't open that's been fixed because it sounds a bit weird. Sniper mode menu. We have made a community requested change to the Sniper Assassin menu flow. Now, after completing a match, you will be able to return directly to the Sniper Assassin game mode page, making it quicker and easier to choose another map to play. So it's basically similar to the same missions, the regular missions where you can go straight to the next mission. So you'll get that along with that in the Sniper mode. Sniper leaderboards. We made a back-end change to the Sniper Assassin leaderboards to ensure the current high scores are legitimate and put measures in place to prevent further unattainable scores. So I'm guessing a bunch of cheaters there, which need to be looked at on regular mode as well, but never mind. Druzina perk. We have updated the description of the Druzina 34 ICA Arctic to accurately describe the perks that has been made on the sniper rifle itself. So the marksman perk, suppressor and versatile scope are now been added. For the sake of clarity, no gameplay changes have been made to the weapon itself. They've just added the perks, made it more clear on what the sniper entails. Sniper render. We have fixed an issue on the Sniper Assassin mode that could cause characters to appear in low resolution when viewed at the lowest zoom level. Rifle reload. We have fixed a community reported issue in Mumbai where the Kashmirian's rifle can disappear after a save load cycle. That's weird. Trick or ... So we have fixed a community reported issue where the banana on Haven Island was considered an illegal item on casual difficulty, but not on other difficulties. Now it will be considered illegal on all difficulties. Okay. Reading on further down, this is a joke, by the way. They have not made it all illegal, because that would be stupid. It's a damn banana. How is it illegal? Paradise lockdown. We have made some changes that could cause some unexpected AI behavior during a target lockdown in Haven Island. And what did the chef say? It said, we have fixed an issue where the chef in Haven Island was missing subtitles for their dialogue. I feel like some of these things aren't really worthy of patch notes, because some things are so small and so minor that they're just simply not worth mentioning, really. But that's just my feedback. Haven Animation says, we have made several fixes to animation issues on Haven Island, including when 47 gets a massage. 47. Let me read that again. We have made several fixes to animation issues on Haven Island, including when 47 gets a massage, NPCs typing on keyboards, guards sitting and standing on NPCs eating food. So yeah, I've noticed that a lot. So when people are just literally just standing on top of a desk, just typing away, and you're thinking, what's going on there? But yeah, they fixed that. Butler blunder. We have fixed an issue where the butler would ask 47 to wait for Tyson Williams, even if Tyson is already in the room when 47 enters. Jet ski explosions. We have fixed an issue where using explosives on an unused jet ski in Haven Island would make it disappear entirely. Deck chair protection incorporated. We have fixed an issue where 47 isn't removed from hiding in plain sight spot on the deck chairs despite entering the combat state. Fishy remains. We have fixed an issue on Haven Island where picking up a fish would leave an invisible collision box that would impede 47's movement. That is a strange one, but... Toilet collision. We have fixed an issue where it was not possible to throw items into the toilets in Haven Island Gym and the restaurant. We have looked forward to the players now being able to fill all the toilet bowls with all sorts of items, upvotes inbound. I always thought you couldn't actually put anything in the toilet bowl. I always thought that was like an invisible wall on all the toilets in Hitman. I thought that's how it's always been. Maybe they've changed it. I haven't checked recently, but I'm guessing that's what it was. But either way, that's been fixed now. Clipman, we have fixed an issue where there was severe clipping on Agent 47's head when under the pier on Haven Island. That's funny. Invisible inflatable, we have fixed an issue where the redacted requirement for the Easter egg exit in Haven Island could disappear after a save load cycle. The exit animation or functionality wasn't affected by the issue. I have no idea what that is, because I haven't really bothered to look into the Easter eggs, and that's not really my thing. Wall of glass, we have fixed an issue where Agent 47 was not visible through a glazed door near the doctor's bathroom in Haven Island, despite being in a trespassing state. Elaborate attire. We have fixed an issue where that could cause certain parts of Ludmila Vetrova's attire to clip with her body during the specific animations. I've seen that before. Really weird. Haven target routine. We have fixed an issue where targets in Haven Island could suspend their routines if they are distracted under certain circumstances. So basically when they're soft locked and they're just standing still. I've seen that. The next part says treats. It says, only kidding, we've made the banana legal on all difficulties. Happy Halloween. So I thought that was a joke. A bitter sweep. We have fixed several issues on the bitter pill special assignment, including animations when ringing doorbells and a guard that can walk through a closed door in certain circumstances. Again, it's not really something that needs to be listed really in the patch notes, I don't think. Social media addict. We've fixed an issue in Isle of Scale where Sophia Washington would have a phone attached to her hand permanently, caused by specific player actions. Casual charge. We have fixed a community reported issue where the remote EMP charge was considered an illegal item on casual difficulty but not on other difficulties. Now it will be considered legal on all difficulties. Batty is back. We have fixed an issue that it is possible to get stuck in the Batty Tranquility Escalation contract. For example, destroying the mailman outfit does not fail the mission, and it is not possible to acquire another one, which is required for the objective. Also, they have fixed the community reported issue where the small part of the garden belonging to Janus in Winston Creek was not considered a trespassing zone regardless of disguise. That's strange. Silent Assassin Tracker Camera. We have fixed an issue where some cameras in master difficulty do not affect the Silent Assassin Tracker and does not change the state when it should. I have some feedback on cameras, especially and specifically Paris as well. That camera that's on the second floor near the AV starting center. Why the hell can the camera see outside the grid? It can catch you outside the grid, and I think it's pretty bullshit. And I reckon the camera grids need to be looked into, because it literally defeats the purpose of seeing the grid on the floor if you can't avoid it. So you're not in that camera grid, and you're getting spotted anyway. It just seems a bit stupid to me. But that's just my feedback right there. Guard team carry. We have fixed an issue where guards could carry remote explosives in an unusual way. We fixed a community reported issue where the detonator of the remote mimetic gas grenade is not localized in non-English languages. We have fixed a community reported issue with a description of the Fusel X2000 assault rifle was missing in the A Bit of Pill special assignment. Seeker Danker, we've fixed an issue where the Seeker 1 pistol has an incorrect description in German. It's not really, these aren't really big deals. This next one goes with what I was saying earlier about some things that really need to be addressed or need to be actually listed in the patch notes, something like this. Gunrunner silhouette. We have fixed the image for the Gunrunner Elusive Tiger to be in the Hitman 2 style rather than the Hitman 1 silhouette. It's just something that's... what's the point? The Gunrunner's not even out anymore. A Florida Fit fix. We have fixed an issue with the corrupted textures on the trousers of Florida Fit suit, the default suit for Miami. So if you didn't know, if you've been playing Haven Rival recently and you played the Florida suit on it, or if you've even played Miami, there's some weird like textures going on at the bottom of his trousers. It's kind of strange. Minimal challenge changes. We have fixed the community reported issue where the setting of the challenge description to minimal will also result in the description of already completed challenges being minimal. Now you'll be able to read the full description of any completed challenges. Okay, that's cool. Legacy. Who is the Herald? We have fixed the community reported issue where the names of the challenges for eliminating Eric Sodas and Yuki Yamazaki in Hokkaido were switched around. Cloth render, which is only for PS4 only. We have fixed an issue where some cloth items that could be affected by wind effects would visually flicker when 47 is near. This only occurred on PS4. Expansion Pass store check. This is the final thing that's being fixed. So we have made a back-end change to how the in-game store displays ownership of the Expansion Pass. The check mark was set up to check for whether a player was able to download and play Hand 2 port in Expansion Pack 1. This was causing an issue for owners of the Silver Edition, who would then see a check mark for the Expansion Pass despite only owning Expansion Pack 1. Now the check mark will only show if a player is able to download and play Haven Island, which is only available through the Expansion Pass. Very confusing stuff. That's what happens when you separate the expansion packs, really. That was their own fault for doing that. But moving on to the reports. In addition to the above changes, we've also investigated some community reported issues that we are deemed to be either as designed or won't fix. Here is a non-exhaustive list of some of those reports. Report. Gold bar category. The gold bar is placed in the melee character category because we consider that to be its primary function. Some reports suggested it should be better placed in distractions, and we disagree. I disagree as well. Report ICA flash phone category. Similar to the report above, some players have suggested that the ICA flash phone to be placed in the explosive category because that's where the other flash devices are. However, phones are considered as tools, so it will remain in that category regardless of their function. Next report is lethal food. The apple, cheeseburger and muffin items have the non-lethal tag because that's how they will be experienced for the overwhelmingly majority of players. Whilst it is technically possible to land a final killing blow with any of these three items, it would be misleading to label them as lethal, which some players have requested / reported. Report. No bodies found. The Silent Assassin rating is currently lost when a player kills a target with an accident or poison and then drags the body, which is found by an NPC. As soon as the body is found, the no bodies found bonus is lost and the Silent Assassin tracker will turn red. The key part here is that the body is dragged after the kill. This has been the case for as long as we can remember, and we have no intention to change it in the near future. So I didn't personally know this. I actually thought you could move the bodies after causing an accident or poison, but apparently that is not the case. So you can't touch the bodies at all. Okay, so at least that's been made aware of. Next, we've got the known issues. So there's quite a few here, so let's just get through it. So we've listed some of the game's known issues below, so that you know that we're aware. We've always got eyes on the technical support and bug report threads on the forums and Reddit too, so if you reported something there, we almost definitely know about it. To save us from writing it repeatedly, we are aware of an issue where, so these items are listed as below. So the PC players experiencing that same crash that everyone's been getting every month. There's no real additional information. It says we recommend that players have been experiencing this issue to play in DX12. Fair enough. Players can encounter problems when dropping items needed for specific exits in contract mode. Status. The issue is caused when using specific items that are required for hidden exits. Currently the game is unable to detect the status of the item when dropped, so defaults to the fail state. We've replaced this issue into the Hitman 2 backlog as we won't be fixing it in the immediate future, so that's going to take a while. Players can get stuck in a situation where it's impossible to exit some contracts in Bangkok. Status: this issue is caused in contracts mode when the tuk-tuk is set as a required exit. If the tuk-tuk is destroyed, the contract will not fail and players will be unable to complete the contract. We've placed this issue into the Hitman 2 backlog, again as we won't be fixing it in any immediate future. Area discovery challenges in some particular edge cases do not unlock properly. Status: we are confident that this has been fixed on all locations, including Haven Island, with the Discover Paradise fix mentioned above. If you do continue to have this issue after completing a clean completion of the affected mission with the 2.71.0 update installed, please get in touch with us with the specific details. The silent assassin rating is not failed when a body is found, if a tranquilizer was used before the lethal kill. Status: this is an issue with many components that we are still investigating a fix that doesn't have other impact on the systems that are affected. I really do not think this is ever going to get fixed, to be honest. I think there's so many few people are going to be taking advantage of this, I don't think it's even worth it. Fire extinguishers and propane flasks no longer explode when an explosive is detonated on them. Status: we've made progress on this issue and have had success with fire extinguishers exploding when using breaching charge, propane flask and a gas canister. However, this issue seems to be situationally dependent on certain factors, including how many items are there in the room / radius of the potential explosion, and we are investigating a permanent fix. The Hold My Hair challenges are difficult to complete due to the emetic poison causing NPCs to find the nearest trash can / rubbish bin instead of using a toilet. Status: we have identified the issue that seems to be causing the NPC preference to trash cans rather than toilets and made some progress on solving it. We are continuing to work towards a permanent solution that would involve having NPCs strongly favour a toilet over a trash can. Really hope this is sorted out and fixed next month or something like that, because this would be quite nice to have. Anyway, so moving on, it says players are unable to complete the Mission Mastery Challenge in Marrakesh, the House built on sand, and unlock the Jambia. Status: we have brought this issue back under the spotlight and working towards a final and definitive fix following player reports that previous fixes have not worked for them. The setup for those particular challenges are more complex under the hood than they look. We will share a renewed status update next month. So I'm not even sure if this is going to be sorted out. Maybe they'll have to change the challenge altogether and just give everyone the Jambia knife, or give them another way of unlocking it. I don't know how they're going to solve this, because this has been ongoing for months now. Next and the last one is the Terminus Suit. The Elusive Tiger unlock is not unlocked immediately after completing an Elusive Target with a silent assassin rating. This is a known issue that will potentially affect a small number of players for each Elusive Target. Unfortunately, we are not able to reproduce the issue and therefore fix it to prevent it from happening. However, we will fix the issue at the end of each Elusive Target by awarding the suit to everyone that unlocked it. This process can take up to 48 hours from the end of the Elusive Target ending. So this will include the casual suit with gloves as well. So the people that didn't get the casual suit with gloves with the last Elusive Target, as of now, you should be able to have it in your inventory. That was very early on, in the first couple of hours or so of the Elusive Target on Friday, including myself. I didn't get the suit, but they did make a fix a couple of hours later, and they did allow everyone to unlock that suit once they completed the contract. So that's been sorted out as well. So everyone that didn't get the suit during that Friday as well should have that suit now. But in regards to the Terminus suit, I don't know. It's the same with the winter suit as well. Their progression, everyone's saying that the progression meter is locked frozen. I'm not sure if it's the same bug, but I'm hoping it is. And hopefully they can get around to fixing that too. But that pretty much just covers everything in this update itself. So tomorrow, moving on, tomorrow we have the themed Halloween Escalation, which you unlock the tactical wetsuit, and you unlock the bat shurikens. So the little shurikens, but they look like little bats, a bit like batarangs basically. And also tomorrow coming, we have the Legacy Challenge Packs, which is the Hitman Horror Challenge Pack, which unlocks the modern antique lethal syringes, to say. And we also have the Master Scarecrow Challenge Pack in Colorado, which will unlock the TAC 4 SA Jungle Assault Rifle. And then finally we have the Master Vampire Challenge Pack in Paris. And for that we unlock the modern Sedative Syringe. That's a new unlockable. So I'm going to prioritise the Halloween themed Escalation. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to redo these challenge packs, because I really did not like Hitman Horror Challenge Pack, and I did not like Master Scarecrow Challenge Pack at all. The Master Vampire, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be redoing these. In all honesty, I'm not sure. Friday we have the Elusive Tiger, which is the serial killer. I'm in two minds whether to stream this or not. It is a brand new Hitman 2 Elusive Target, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, but we'll see. But we'll get to that tomorrow. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description for the full details of each membership perk. Shout out to Arjal, Finn Parkinson, and the Shay for becoming Psycho Assassin tier members of the channel. I really do appreciate all the support recently. I really do appreciate it again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.